that watch you, gang. My little brother watch you, bro. And I'm not allowing him to watch you no more.
Bro, who cares, man? As far as I know, there was no crime committed. Genuinely one of the most genuine guys ever. No, he's not. He lied to you about his life. He is the same person he was before all this came out. And that person's a good dude.
Sketch will be my friend no matter what. And he didn't hurt anybody, so maybe don't hurt him.
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
This genuinely could be one of the last videos I upload on this channel. Not because of the topic or anything, but if you listen, my PC right now is dying and I have no idea what's wrong with it. It's been making this revving noise like it's straight out of a Mad Max film every 10 seconds. Please, someone in the comments, tell me what's wrong with it because I've taken it apart and I have no idea. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the drama with Sketch. If you don't know who Sketch is, he's someone who originally blew up by playing sports content on Twitch.
You know, I'm lactose intolerant, but I got an EpiPen.
And if you don't know who he is, you probably would see him and just think, oh my god, that's Jinxie's body double.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, sir.
He's also known for infamously doing the what's up, brother thing. You know, that kind of just looks like the nerd emoji.
Fucker smart. Yo, I
What's up, brother?
Now, I think it's really understated how successful Sketch is. This guy has a catalog of catchphrases. He'll usually come out with a new one like every couple of days or so, which all the kids at school basically just start repeating to each other.
I don't care. Robin Hood and Robin Who. I'm in your hood robbing everyone. That's what I do.
So Sketch is someone who's always been very vibrant on stream and really non-confrontational. The guy is very open that he's autistic. He has autism. Although I think in like kind of a Breaking Bad Walter Jr. kind of way, the way that he has cerebral palsy, I do think he plays it up a little bit on camera. In the past 24 hours, the love for Sketch has done a complete U-turn. And honestly, this guy at the minute, from what I'm seeing, is being cancelled more than like Dr. Disrespect, which makes absolutely no sense. So if you didn't know, there was like some exposés that came out basically saying that Sketch, before his Twitch fame, he used to have an OnlyFans. And the content he did on there was quite zesty, to say the least. You know, he'd put makeup on, he would dress up in these like female costumes, which I did on my Instagram completely for free. Wow, why didn't I charge for that? Jesus. Now, Sketch's real name is Kylie, but on the website, he went under the fake name of Jamie. You're probably thinking, how did people find out that this is Sketch? How did they find out? How did they know? I am not joking you. They did some like level 5 DEFCON 7 CSI analysis where they basically got pictures of him as Jamie and him as Kylie and basically compared the two, most notably birthmarks on both of their foreheads. And this is one of the worst things about this entire drama. Like, you know, he wasn't exposed for like some huge scandal. He wasn't talking to anyone underage. He was literally just like, he was zesty. So Sketch quickly after the expose dropped basically went live on his stream, basically just, you know, pouring his heart out and completely admitting that yes, it was him.
Look at this, open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
And you can really tell watching it that he's just like, you know, so incredibly uncomfortable even talking about it. I think one of the worst things about this entire situation is the fact that he needs to apologize for what he did. Because genuinely, I've seen so many comments, especially on like, you know, the TikTok creator space of people that are basically just going to completely drop him and stop watching him because he used to do queer content, like used to as in past tense. Not like he should be embarrassed by that at all, like in any way whatsoever. But even then, like with that disconnect and the fact that he doesn't do it anymore, people are still dropping him over that. Now, originally, when this story dropped, I wasn't going to cover it because my brain is so cooked that I thought this was some like kind of 5D clip farming chess game where this was all like a bit, all just to, you know, throw Sketch more into the spotlight. But genuinely, the way he's so honest and upfront, this really does seem to be legit. Now, I did mention that this guy has been cancelled more than Dr. Disrespect, and the two situations, they're not even the same at all. The only reason I bring them up is because the outpour of support seems to be the complete opposite. When Dr. Disrespect was outed, his fans were defending him, and the content creators, they actually ended up dropping him. But here it almost seems to be a flip because a lot of his fan base are dropping him, saying, you know, I can't mess with that. But every single streamer is, you know, pouring their heart out in support for Sketch. I mean, a great example is Queso. He is, again, one of the biggest streamers out there at the minute, and he's, you know, close to this kind of like Sketch, Jinxie, iShow Speed Circle. And, you know, he was on stream, got asked about it, and he just poured out his full support for the kid.
Sketch something. I'm like, oh no, what happened? You know, did he kill somebody? Because that's what they was That's what they was making it seem like. And then I looked and saw what happened. I don't care. Hey, if you want a genuine opinion on the situation, bro, who cares, man? And it's like, they was acting like he was doing something terrible.
Another clip I found is Jinxie basically just breaking down, talking about it, and also showing some DMs that Face Banks sent to Sketch.
So, W Banks, seriously, it's good to see shit like this. This is really sad. This is when he was leaving, but yeah, Sketch will be my friend no matter what. So, and he didn't hurt anybody, so maybe don't hurt him because he didn't hurt anybody.
Again, like, Sketch has no idea what to do. He feels like so trapped now that he's basically been outed.
I'll be honest. Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like, I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it, though.
Now, there's another great clip I want to show you as well, and it's Duke Dennis being asked about it. And I think, honestly, the way he speaks, it just summarizes how everyone should feel about this situation.
To be honest, bro, I don't give a f***. Y'all shouldn't give a f***. It's not y'all. It's not y'all. If that's not what you into, then it shouldn't even be that big of a deal. You know, so I think y'all dragging it, and that's even assuming if it's real. If it's real, cool. If it's not, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he grown. He can do whatever he want to do. I don't know why y'all give a fuck so much. And you know, bro, even if it is real, even if that's the past, why y'all bringing up old shit? If we keep it in the band, why are y'all bringing up old shit?
Now, I did mention that Face Banks got involved, but I kind of like skimmed over it a little bit. I do want to come and focus on that a little bit more now. You know, there's a picture here of Sketch basically leaving an apartment, and then there's a picture that he's left his shoes and his glasses, and the conversation here, you awake? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to involve y'all. Bro, what do you mean? You're our boy. You don't have to dip. You didn't involve us in anything, bro. You good? I'm over by the airport. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Come back. You're good, dude. The boys pulled up on me and woke me up. They wanted to make sure you were good. You're good, bro. Come back. We're all here. You're the homie. I'll come now. I just need someone to talk to. We're all posted. We're all posted. Come back. You need me to call you a car on the way. Now, that single exchange there is why 100% I believe that this is actually true. There is no way that this could be any kind of like faked or like clip farming situation. There's no way. This is genuinely someone that's been forced out of the closet, and they've basically had to reconcile like all of their life choices leading up to that. Now, I really do wish I could end this video on, you know, everyone supporting him. Everyone loves Sketch. Everyone's, you know, no one cares about his past. He's still making content now. He's still entertaining. But of course not. There's always going to be people that want to involve themselves. Like, for example, Bruce Dropomoff, who made this really weird argument, like he doesn't care that you're gay, but more the fact that like it's not cool hiding it and then making a whole new alias.
It's not about you being gay, gang. It's about you not telling nobody and hiding it and coming a whole different alias. That's not cool, bro. You got kids that watch you, gang. My little brother watch you, bro. And I'm not allowing him to watch you no more.
Now, I'll be honest, I've never seen a Bruce clip in my life where he's not doing like some kind of rage baiting or something. But again, it's like you make those arguments, you make those points, but the guy doesn't do it anymore. If he does, I mean, obviously he clearly does it in private on like an 18-only site like OnlyFans. But again, it's really obvious that that was a part of his life that he had. He was clearly very embarrassed by it. He wanted no one to find out about it because he thought he'd be cancelled into the high heavens. The worst case scenario, the doomsday scenario. That happens, and you then like double down on him, like dogpiling on the guy. And there were also some less well-constructed takes, especially on the Kick streaming platform, like this guy. I'm pretty sure I can't even play what the guy says because it's gonna get the video limited ads straight away. Now, what I want to focus on now is Ground Zero. Where did this, like, original accusation against Sketch come from? Apparently, it came from this YouTuber, Pocketbook, who uploaded a video, which is going to be a couple days old in a few hours, called The Real Sketch, The Untold Story of Jamie Marr. Now, for how widespread this video is, it doesn't actually have a lot of views. It's got, like, 330,000 views, which, like, isn't really a lot, to be fair. But I guess people might have seen this video and then shared it all over TikTok and basically just, like, you know, just exposing the guy's past. Now, I don't really want to go over this entire video. The only reason I wanted to show it is because what the guy does to upload this video to kind of, you know, deflect any kind of criticism, he basically puts in this disclaimer that this is all like kind of investigative journalism and he's not clout chasing.
None of this was pulled from Kylie Cox's personal life or personal data. This was all things that Kylie created and shared in his previous attempt to become internet famous. I sat on this story for a couple of weeks. I was unsure if I really needed to create it and share it with the world. However, I did go to school for journalism. In NJ school, they taught us if a story meets the standards of timeliness, proximity, interest, controversy, sensationalism, prominence, and novelty, according to Shoemaker et al. 1987, it is newsworthy and it needs to be shared with the public.
But yeah, that's pretty much the entirety. I just kind of want to give my, couple cents right now. So first of all, he wanted to be an OnlyFans creator. Jesus Christ, I am not surprised. I'm friends with Finsta. They've told me their income. I've seen other OnlyFans creators and their income. For taking a picture of your ass like once a month and you get like 10 times the amount that like one of the top YouTubers is earning, I get it. No, seriously, I do get it. Now, there is no way in hell that Sketch is ever going to watch this video. I was basically relevant when PewDiePie was still uploading regularly, which seems to be like 5 to 10 years ago now. So this obviously goes out to Sketch, and to be fair, it can be used for anyone that is getting into content creation at all. I think personally one of the most liberating things you can ever have happen in your entire life is your skeletons being forced out of your closet. I haven't really talked about this a lot since my response video I uploaded back in 2020, but for years and years and years, I was terrified and anxious that people would find out that I was into like fucking fat furries. And looking back on it now, it's reached the point where it's basically like a dead meme because it's been like millhoused and like forced so much. But back then, genuinely, I would always think like, oh my God, like one day people are going to find out, like they're going to find out I'm like a weird degen, I'm a freak, and then it's over. Like it's over. Like I cannot show my face anymore in public, despite, the entire point of being YouTube is to be a public personality. It would be over for me. And I'm sure, and I hope that in some kind of way that Sketch feels like a weight is off his shoulders now, because if this is real, if this has actually happened with him, with the whole OnlyFans thing, I am sure that there is at least a small part of him right now that has a huge weight lifted off his shoulders, thinking, oh my God, thank God it's not keeping me up at night, that people are going to find out, that people are going to, expose me. And me personally, I am so happy that I went through the ringer and I went through all that, drama and stuff, because, on the other side of it, I can now be open with who I am. And I really hope that Sketch feels the exact same. And obviously, a message to anyone watching this video as well. If you do have any skeletons in the closet, if you get into content creation, there is a very high chance, if not almost completely certain, that they will be exposed, they will be outed. So definitely try to make the preparations and make peace beforehand. And if you can't, for whatever reason, once it happens, genuinely, I am not joking, it is one of the most liberating feelings that is probably achievable on this planet. I'm a lot more comfortable as the person that I am, as opposed to how I was 6-7 years ago. And I really hope that is the same for Sketch.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.